Hey teachers, I'm Casey Morris, and I'm a former teacher that now specializes in helping teachers just like you transition from the classroom to become online marketers. And my absolute favorite platform is Instagram. And today I'm going to be teaching you how you can start a teacher business Instagram. So stick around, you don't want to miss it. As an overwhelmed educator who is looking to create a side hustle, some extra income, or even start a business by selling your resources or your guides and your knowledge to other teachers, you need to realize something. You have to know how you're going to sell your stuff. Do you see anyone with a successful business that doesn't know how they're going to sell their stuff? Do you see any successful person who doesn't know how they're going to make their money? No, never. That's why marketing and selling is pillar 4 in the CEO teacher method. It's that important. But just because it's important doesn't mean that it has to be hard. In fact, in this video, we're going to break down how you can use Instagram to build an audience of teachers and be able to sell your resources, your courses, and your knowledge to them. So let's start with step 1. Step 1 starts with beginning to build your business account. Step 2, use hashtags to find your people. Step 3, begin to use your Instagram stories to introduce yourself to your followers. Step 4, connect with your followers through direct messaging. And step 5, remember that the greatest customer service is care. If you don't have any followers right now, it's okay, because when I started, I didn't have any either. But it's important that you go with the mindset that you need a business account and you need to start it today. There are 2 different kinds of accounts on Instagram. One is a business account and one is a personal account. But what a business account has is all sorts of analytics where you can see where your people are and when they're tuning in to see what you have going on Instagram. So before you do anything, go ahead and move your account either from a personal account to a business account, or get started today with a business account. Now, why should you use hashtags to find your people? It's the easiest way to connect with people who may not know who you are. A hashtag is just a generalization that relates to the image itself, and it's going to help you connect with your people. So, for example, one of my favorite hashtags to use is teachers follow teachers. And that lets me know when I use that hashtag that anyone that clicks on it can find me under that hashtag. And it's just teachers following teachers. So take that idea with you when you're using hashtags on your next picture, but be sure not to use too many. You don't want to look spammy. You don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing. So only use anywhere from 3 to 5 hashtags and make sure that they're related to the image itself. This is my absolute favorite way to connect with my people, and it's Instagram stories. The number one thing though I think you're going to come across is that you're going to be afraid by the people that are watching your stories. When I first started, I had 12 people watch my Instagram stories, and they were all from my hometown. And I was afraid of what they might think. I was afraid that I might see them in Walmart, that they may judge me for what I said. But once I stopped looking at the number of people that were watching my stories, and I started to story about just who I was and what I was doing on an everyday basis, I started to build loyal followers, and I began building them fast. Now I connect with thousands of teachers through my Insta stories every single day, and they tune in and they check on me. People want to know that you're a real person, and Instagram stories help you convey that so much. Now, direct messages is where all the magic happens. That's where I connect with my people one-on-one. I love to send a video messages to a direct message or a voice message. I love when my followers say, "Wow, I can't believe that you actually responded." And to me, that's the most important part. And that leads me to step 5, that the greatest customer service is care. It's the number one rule in my business, is that my customers know that I care for them. Connect with those people in your direct messages, connect with those people in your Insta stories, and let them know that they matter. Let them know that you are excited to be helping them in their classroom or to be helping them on their journey to become a better educator. So there you go. That's how you use Instagram to market and sell your stuff. And we've taken hundreds of teachers just like you, from overwhelmed educators to thriving CEO teachers because of it. But remember, this is just one step to an entire process. And if you want to learn how you can dial it all in and the next steps to becoming our next thriving CEO teacher, then join me in our next webinar and click the button around this video.